fresh as you pulled it up. I mean, right down there with the Tommies of the Green Rangers of the world, the White Rangers, the Red Rangers, however many Rangers he was. There was Kevin Conroy who did many variations of Batman, and they were all are amazing, all of them. So I'm not sure how he passed. I don't know if you guys know.
He passed of cancer. Yeah, cancer.
Ooh, horrible, horrible. And he had been Batman since the animated series, right?
I believe so. I think this was his first foray into the character. This
Yeah,
show
this is
was
when
so
I fell in
crazy.
love, and I fell in love with Batman. Pause. Because of Conroy.
Yeah, I mean, he was just his voice was so prolific, man. I mean, you definitely knew it wasn't him when you was watching Batman, and it was a different voice.
Facts.
Yeah, he killed it. Did he? Did he? I don't know if you guys got to play the Arkham Asylum games. Did he do the voice on there as well? I think he. I'm pretty sure he did.
Yes, he did. Hey, man, Mark Hamill. Because Mark
Yeah.
Hamill is the Joker.
Right, right, right. Yeah, the Warner Brothers knew exactly what the hell they were doing when they found this guy.
What's the matter, Scarecrow? Can't handle your own medicine?
Man, damn.
Like, when I think of Batman, I do think of his voice. And, like, this is like, this cartoon is utterly amazing. This is one of the cartoons that actually, help. This and Dragon Ball Z are like top tier for me.
Yeah, the animated series. I remember there was such a big because if you guys remember, this was like for those times. This show was damn near almost like I believe the first couple episodes came on in prime time, in fact, or something like that. It just wasn't like an off the rip kids show.
Yeah.
They gave it to you in an epic kind of way. Like, hey, we present Batman in a big bold way, and it's animated in a searching kind of way. And I think people like us around our age just fell in love with this one. And Kevin Conroy was the star of the show. It never made sense to me how Clayface would lose, though. I mean, his power. Well, this episode he definitely should have won, but because this was such a what they call that, like how he got out of this one, he started morphing to everybody. Like
Ass grab, yeah.
Yeah, because he psychologically beat him in this episode.
Yeah.
Right. Because physically, his ass took an L. Well, he was about to. That's right, because he was an actor. That was kind of paranoid, insane. But
that's part of the brilliance of Batman, though. He beat you in so many ways.
No, you're right, Fresh, because Kevin Conroy's Batman voice, I can picture being an Avenger, a super detective, the free leader of Gotham, and the most powerful man in the world in Bruce Wayne. So he definitely held it the hell down.
Yeah, this shit was wild, bro. You see that? He's just stepped back like, what the fuck?
They don't pay me for this shit.
That's dope, man.
And my man start breaking it down. You're right. It was pretty heavy for standing. Psychological.
Yeah, that shit was heavy, bro.
Of course, they only pictures that destroy the computer trope.
It just came on like at 4 or 4:30, man. I watched this every single day it was on. From Channel 50 till when they changed up how the characters looked on Channel 20.
See? Meanwhile, Batman, like what?
Man, that body morphing type shit, man. That shit was scary, man. And he wasn't even dead. Nigga escaped.
Clayface hasn't made it to a movie, has he?
Nah, man. Nobody want to fuck with him because he's not hyper realistic.
I feel like he's just being an expensive ass character to put in a movie. Like, bro, we're gonna have to spend 2 years CGI in this fool.
Maybe. This was the hardest episode to me, bro.
I kind of remember it. It's starting to. Oh, gotta whoop ass now.
Stop the computer. You cannot prevent the inevitable, Batman. Ardak is reborn.
Yeah, Hardak.
Oh yeah. I do recall this one now.
In the very image of the man who destroyed him.
I don't know how. Like Batman deals with some shit I feel like a regular street level dude shouldn't have to deal with.
That shit like this.
Yeah,
But see, but this is what we talk about though. We talk about these are like true Batman stories. He ain't just always fighting mobsters. He's fighting supernatural shit sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy like chemists and body morphing like dudes made out of clay. These niggas that morphed with crocodiles. I mean, this dude's writing all kind of shit.
The crocodile one is nuts.
Yeah, Killer Croc, bro. I don't know how you even beat him.
Got that iconic music going.
Mhm.
I suspect you not only won't kill, you can. That's
Yeah,
Right.
this show was so, man, dude. This was so before its time, man.
Because you can't even say kill no more. They flip out. You say that word. I'm busting at this fool. There was no bullets though. It was always lasers, never bullets.
And the lasers was moving just slow enough for them to be able to dodge it.
Very convenient. Oh, they about to pull that Terminator move. Yeah. Yep. Terminator 1 shit. Yeah, that's how you know they had like actual producers, not just some jackwad out of college or something. These guys are seasoned guys. They're like, hey, we're gonna write this thoroughly and poignantly.
Hardak's goals are identical to your own. How do you figure that? Picture a world completely free of crime, free of suffering, free of frailty,
And you're hitting them with them hard questions though.
free of humanity.
I did like this series though because it was dope. They kind of did some episodes where you showed his training and you had to go back to Japan. Shit was dope.
I think my favorite Batman moments includes do-rag Batman. For them times his mask somehow came off, he just has a do-rag on. Like,
Mhm.
he's a real life dude for that one.
Matches Malone.
Yeah. Can't lose to the damn robot. See, I don't like these psychological W's. I hope he didn't confuse the computer. About to rip Alfred motherfucking head off.
Literally, that's the brilliance of Batman.
He had he made a computer have a psychological meltdown.
Yeah, because when he gets his own programming. Brilliance, man. This is utter brilliance.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be a carbon copy of him. Well,
It had
not
that man
carbon, but digital.
And made him have a moral meltdown.
Hmm.
I forgot what the little.
Oh yeah, Two-Face. Yeah, Two-Face was the fucking man on there too.
That was one guy that I didn't understand why he was able to go toe to toe with Batman. So you know what I'm saying, he was a regular lawyer guy. So all of a sudden he could scrap with Batman, just go hand in hand with him.
Yeah, none of them outside of anybody with any power should be able to fuck with him hand in hand wise. Yeah,
But him and Joker, they used to go just knuckle up against Batman. Sometimes win, and so ass hat move had to be made for Batman. to win.
Joker was just so dangerous. You know, one thing I never thought of, I never understood why the average citizen never shot like Harley Quinn or Joker.
Oh, just
Like any
seeing
nigga with a snub nose, just hit him with the 6.
hit him like Nino Brown in the New Jack City. You know?
Right.
You right about that, bro.
I just never
pulled
understood
out
it. Like,
the 1900 Ruger
Yeah.
joint, the World War One Ruger. It ended him.
I'm like, Harley Quinn is a normal human being. The Joker is a normal human being. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Look,
no
all I-
Kevlar, no titanium.
just a nigga in a purple suit and some moon tips. Like, I mean, goddamn, this nigga's gonna be fodder, making me look like a joke. And you're right. As a regular citizen, if I see some nigga in the green suit, he just poisoned the whole water system, and my
Right.
granny died off drinking poisonous water, I might just have to see that nigga in court. There ain't gonna be no trial.
That's the realest shit that has been said on this platform. 100% approve that. I believe that.
Yeah, man. I'm like, these
Ain't
are
no
some
way to-
regular fucking people.
Ain't
Yeah,
no way
just
that.
hit him with the fucking yapper, man.
Batman don't kill what I do. Like, shit. Hey, yeah, then you have Batman.
Yeah, that
gonna be-
motherfucker. Right, he gonna come fuck you up. He hit
Batman
Joker.
for a
He
week.
hit Joker and Harley with the AR and shit.
I ain't got enough. And the whole shit to be Bruce Wayne to have your ass fired. Like,
Right.
I don't even know why. Bruce Wayne wants me fired. What? They said you gotta lose your job over him. Like, I don't know.
Oh, you know what was a hard ass episode too? When what was
This
his
was a
name?
hard ass episode when they locked
He
him
was in the
jail.
desert and shit. Yeah, that was shit.
They had a different
Soundtrack and
Soundtrack.
everything. Yeah.
I don't remember this one. I know this is
Remember
on
this?
No, I know it's on Disney Plus. I might have to go watch this. You know what I'm saying? Just for nostalgia's sake. I
He
don't
said,
remember. it.
dun, 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 dun. I still remember this shit.
Yeah.
Turn up
Yeah,
just
he-
a tad bit for me.
What did he do? He crashed in the middle of the desert, right, Fresh?
I don't remember the full plot line.
I think he was just trying to investigate people coming up with missing. And see, that's what I liked about the character, man.
He's a detective still.
Yeah. People just coming up missing. And he just went looking for them.
My man having a real ass moment in that box.
Oh, he forgot his memory then. And when my man said that, it jogged his shit.
So that changed. I bet there's a story behind this episode as to why it's produced so differently. But no, I don't remember this episode. This was like the first season.
This show is complete brilliance, man.
Yeah, look
I
at
believe-
that, man. That shit is, man, masterful right there, bro.
Let's see. Kevin Conroy, bro. That's the Joker, ain't it?
No. Look at it.
Oh, he's just the actual
One,
black guy.
one stiff kick.
Right. As soon as that nigga remember who he was, like, nigga, it's over with.
Let me hit this motherfucker right where I need to hit it. We out of here. Apartment in the city.
Was this supposed to be during the 50s? What was this? What time
It-
period was this show
it was.
supposed to be?
It was like between the 20s and 50s.
Okay.
Like they didn't give you a determined actual time period that you can mirror against. It was pretty vague, if you will, but it felt like old timey. You know what I'm saying?
And I
You
think
took
But
all the
I-
cards.
I was about to say, I think it was done that way on purpose because I remember when it came out, that little point used to annoy me. Like, what year is it supposed to be? But looking
Mhm.
back on it, it's supposed to be ambiguous because, a lot of things could happen. You could confuse this with any decade, any time, any big city. So
I mean, it wasn't modern times though because of the way the cars was.
I don't know, but the tech in the cars, I mean, that man still has some very dangerous technology going on. You know what I mean?
But wasn't Gotham still the same when it got to that Batman Superman hour? Wasn't Gotham still the same way? Wasn't it the same as this? the animated series.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, because if you really think about it, that was one of the first cartoons to blend two worlds and make it a universe. You know what I'm saying? And I really like how they pulled it off. But yes, but the only thing was, if when you remember and think back to the scenes in Metropolis wasn't really like, it wasn't like the 30s or nothing. It seemed kind of advanced. You know, they moved.
Yeah, it was because it's supposed to be the city of the future, and when Supes came to Gotham, it was so old timey and run down.
Oh, okay. So,
That's a good point.
and envisioned by producer Bruce Timm, the Gotham City of the animated Batman was a world of perpetual night where the 30s, 50s, and 90s lived alongside each other. So they just made up his own shit.
I mean, it's dope though. I like the concept. Perpetual night just sounds like an awful way to live. Like, yo, let's
Yeah,
always
but
rock,
you-
bitch.
yeah, for the most part, it was though. You know what I'm saying? I just realized that, like, yo,
Mhm.
this nigga, the show didn't show sun for the most part at all. That's
Unless-
why everybody was fucking criminals.
Yeah, no. Yeah. It's always nighttime, and there's something's gonna go down. Falcone or something gonna be messing around. But yeah, and apparently I remember reading a DC encyclopedia a while back. Metropolis and Gotham are damn near twin cities, right, or something like that.
I think they sister cities. I don't know if they made that the case in that Batman versus Superman, or if it's always been like that. But
It
I
was
know
supposed-
Superman.
But like, it depends on the universe because, you know, they made Metropolis like LA and Gotham like New York. But you know what I'm saying? Certain places they have like Bloodhaven right outside Gotham. Or like they'll have Gotham Metropolis. It feels like it's only like a couple hours away, but then sometimes it feels like it's 3 days away. So it depends on the writer when it comes to that.
DC is weird like that. They put those fake cities in the midst of real cities because the Chicago's and Detroit still exist in DC, but now they just got mega like Emerald Cities and Bloodhaven and Gotham and Metropolis. And
But see,
Yeah,
that's
but
the
these-
thing also, the thing about Smallville. Smallville is what, Kansas, right? But it was close to sale to Metropolis. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
I think, but didn't we think that it was close because of how quick Superman could fly, though?
Shit, his peoples used to get there pretty fast too. Shit.
Yeah, right off the bus. That's what I used to think. Like, nigga, ain't nobody about to take 18-hour bus ride from Kansas to Manhattan.
Consistently.
Right.
Yeah, that's just Pete Clark weekend. Not that.
Oh shit! When Grayson found out the nigga who killed his people, that was a pretty dark ass episode too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one was good too, though. I remember this one. Look, yeah, you're right. There ain't no way I'm gonna let this man cause havoc and chaos in my life.
Right.
Like, you out of your mind.
I know he's not wearing no bulletproof vest. He ain't wearing
Right.
nothing like that.
Yeah, it's
like
no
Omar
healing
in-
factor. He's no powers. Yeah.
He's like Omar in the liquor store, man. Just need the kid to blow his brains out from behind.
Right. I just don't understand why don't nobody kill him. I mean,
Batman will beat the shit out of you. Like that's crazy. Like, Batman, you just let this man kill my granny today. Nah,
I just hit that nigga with the yapper.
you ain't even know words.
Him and his girl.
Yeah, he did a lot of diabolical shit, and nobody tried to kill him. Makes no
Yeah.
sense at all.
And everybody is so terrified, like a snub nose can't get the job done.
One snub nose. That's all it takes.
Snub nose, a shank. It's
Throw
something
away.
like literally, he's vulnerable.
Yeah.
They never really clarified how he made his money to buy all his goons either. In fact, none of the villains clarified that how they got the money to buy goons.
The only
And
person,
I love.
Penguin was a thief. You know what I'm saying? Harley, what's his name? Two-Face was a bank robber, so that's how they got their goons. But like this guy right here, like who the fuck will follow this guy? Like in their own
Right.
mind. They have a family and home and shit. Like, yo, I'm gonna go work for the Joker. Like, hold on, what the fuck you gonna work for that psychopath for? You might not make it back.
Yeah, because you know he'll kill you too.
Right. You know, he sprayed poisonous gas in Jerry's face last week, or he shot him in the eye with a roll. And there was acid in the rolls.
Right.
He right. Like,
Look at
And
this.
this is guy. He cut Joker off, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
And then like he just started bringing them around.
Yeah. This was like payback. The whole episode. Ultimate bullshit. Man, going home having a good day, or maybe not.
Yeah, he was having a shitty day. Then the Joker cut him off. He talked shit. Joker then, you know what I'm saying, smiled at his ass. And then, you know, he about to put him in a tub of acid. Like, damn.
Yeah, bro, I gotta shoot you, dude. I gotta shoot you.
I'm
Nigga, right.
sorry, man. We living in Gotham, man. We all gotta have guns, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no way. This place is too dangerous. We all gotta have guns.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga said he threw him in a tub of acid, bro. I'm a grown man.
Yeah, he went in there with no fuss. But that's the thing, though. Like, kids don't really watch a lot of cartoons now, though.
True.
Yeah, they watch kids play with toys. Kids play with well, my kids, they like to watch on YouTube kids playing Minecraft.
Mm-hmm. Simple stuff. What is this? Batman Year One? What is this?
It's
This
an
is
animated series.
Frontiers. This is Frontiers right here.
Yeah, the artwork, the animation artwork's totally different.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is Batman Best Animated Moments. Yeah, this is from that movies with Frontiers where they was fighting Starro. That's where Batman was talking mad shit to John.
weak ass Mark. Yeah, look at the soft ass dude. Like, man, you can't be that damn thuggish and tough. Somebody light a match and you just fold. Like, I never respected this dude because of that.
You know what?
Like
The
that
only
nigga just-
I respect him because he got all the powers of like Superman, plus he can read minds. The one nigga I didn't respect, and it took a long time to respect, is Green Lantern, because you could end that nigga with some mustard. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? That nigga is rolling around with the most powerful weapon in the universe, bro. Anything you can think of. It could be a mob of niggas stomping you to death. It
Yeah,
could be a
nigga.
nuclear weapon. I mean, the nigga can make mechs.
If I shoot some mustard at him, he's done. You know what I'm saying? I spray him with some orange juice. You know what I'm saying? Anything yellow. You know what I'm saying?
But they got rid of that. They got rid of that with that wood shit back in the early 80s, didn't they?
No, it's still there. I just watched the new one with Jon Stewart and all that stuff. The weakness for yellow's still there because it's dealing with fear.
Yeah, it's fear. It's
No,
just,
no, I'm
but it's a feeling. Yeah, just being able to overcome or the lack thereof.
But
Weakens
the
you.
major weakness for green is yellow. Makes no sense at all if you look at it in a real world situation.
I mean, they kind of lost me because I know it's a bunch of other lanterns now, which it's like, all right, it's not as fun. You know, there's green, red, yellow.
Yeah, it's in front of Blackest Night. It's it deals with different emotions and all that stuff. It's actually pretty live.
Mhm.
But like it's so layered when you're dealing with the whole Green Lantern series itself. It did jump the shark with the Blackest Night, but if you into that shit, you'll love it.
Yeah, I don't think it jumped the shark. What was that? Jeff Johns wrote that shit, man. He added so much to that mythos, man. That shit it's operating on a different level now. I think Hal Jordan is pure willpower now.
He's
Right, It
he
expanded.
he became the White Ranger, right? I mean White Ranger. He became the White Lantern. He
I
became
think
white,
that's Kyle
yeah.
Rayner. Kyle Rayner became.
I thought he became that alien nigga that was like a god for a minute.
Oh, Ion. Yeah.
Ion is Kyle Rayner. No, and,
Okay.
that was before the Blackest Night. He gave up that power.
Because he was a god, basically. He legit was a god. Like, yo, we can't write a villain for him. We gonna have to nerf this man. Like, we can't do
Yeah.
it. It was-
Put the glamour out. Oh man, I can't you not love this shit, man.
Yeah, bro.
Right. Man, got his shit mopped too, boy. He bounced that man through a window. Like, oh, yeah.
And with the one arm, though. God, terrifying that is. This nigga's got you by one arm, like just holding you out, like.
Yeah. Talk or die. Who I don't know who did the second the version of Batman voice. I like his voice too. So it's kind of meaner and more gruff. He still ain't Conroy though.
I think everybody use Conroy as the basis of what they're gonna do with his voice.
Yeah, you kind of got to.
Yeah, that cool, dry. Yeah.
You can't imagine a nigga like Batman walking up to you with a soft ass Mickey Mouse voice either. Oh yeah. Oh, this is Justice League Unlimited. This is GOAT level stuff right here.
Bro, this is what they should bring back. While Disney's bringing back that animated 90s X-Men, they need to bring back the Justice League, man.
I don't even know if they wrapped this up. They need to finish it. That's what the hell they need to do.
They wrapped it up.
They did. They wrapped up Unlimited.
Was that when they fought the aliens at the end?
That's when they fought. So he fought my man's
Lex Luthor.
The eyes.
Yeah, Omega. Right. See that because
Omega beams. What's my man's name?
Darkseid.
Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Darkseid. I'm sorry. They
Yeah,
fight on.
I'll pull it up because Superman was like, yeah, he did this whole speech about like he finally hit Darkseid with all his power.
Yeah, he finally turned into a man. But no, Fresh, I thought that was the one. Because remember, it was Justice League, and it was just the main Justice Leaguers. Then they put Unlimited, which had like Red Tornado and Hawkwoman, Hawkgirl.
Yeah, the first Justice League. The first Justice League ended when Thanagar took over.
Oh yeah,
they had that. It was called Star Cross. It was like 3 or 4 episodes. That ended. Then they started. It was like, yo, we're gonna have to expand this shit because just us 6 or 7 of us got our asses handed to us by Thanagar. Yeah. So they made Unlimited, and that's when he fought Darkseid at the end.
Okay, y'all gonna make me watch some of this shit. Yeah, this shit is GOAT level shit, man.
I was about to say because this was not a kid's car. It was it might have been a kid's thing, but it was not aimed at kids per se. Not like
there's a lot going over their head. A lot going over their head.
Honestly, it's stuff like this that makes DC animated stuff as good as it is because this is just so many layers about how much shit they got. Even the Teen Titans that came because I think Teen Titans was the stuff that followed this, right? Before they got
silly, before they got super silly.
Well,
no, it was two shows. Because what happened is that the Teen Titans, they just stopped. They stopped producing it. It lost its funding and all that. When it started getting really, really good, they just cut it off. Yeah. And they made Teen Titans Go for a different demographic. But like Teen Titans itself, it stopped. Like the X-Men series stopped. They just stopped writing for it. It just lost its money, the funding behind it.
Well, let me correct myself. It wasn't Teen Titans. It was Young Justice that they stopped and tried to bring back in the story. I'm like,
same thing with them too. And Young Justice actually got really good when they stopped.
They getting really. Then they stopped it. That's the one I was thinking about because it had a really good arc going, and it was just like,
because my man that had the 2 water swords, he was son of my man. They had the Stingray. Was it Mantis?
Black Mantis and Aqualad.
Yeah, Aqualad. You know what I'm saying? He went undercover. And then they just stopped working with that as well. Like, come on. Like, all the good shit they just stopped fucking with.
I thought Aqualad was Aquaman's kid, though. Or it turned out or some shit like that.
It was Mantis' kid.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
In the show. I don't know about the comic.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah, this nigga Batman a G.
Man, I'm still talking shit.
So I remember she's probably the most powerful person in the damn thing.
Yeah, she's the centerpiece for the DC, and if I bet she's probably going to be the center point for their whole little movie universe. Yeah, this looks familiar. Are you?
I always,
Go ahead. My bad, Will.
I always wonder why they just had the little skylights. You could always just slip in through those skylights.
It's a very convenient entry.
Just open it and shit.
You know what can go down tonight? Nothing, because we got skylights.
Right.
We're
He was looking at you.
here too. We're gonna have an organized gang meeting, organized criminal meeting.
Oh, this way he was bodying somebody, and Superman came in there and told him he was being too rough, and he threw that nigga like, get the fuck out of my face.
But, yo, he just pulled out a burner. Ain't no way I'm being too rough. He's still alive.
Hey, this nigga sound like Kevin Conroy right now. Shit. This ain't no way. Did you say that? He said he pulled out a burner. Ain't no way I'm being too rough. He's still alive. Damn.
Yeah, that was some Batman love right there.